MOMSTRONG.
Period. Welcome back to the MOMSTRONG podcast. Today we'll get a little spicy. The title of the episode is called Sex After Pregnancy. Moms, have you ever felt overtouched? Like after a 24-hour nonstop shift. At the end of that shift, the last thing you want to do is be touched.
Right, Vic? I know I have. I mean, we already go through pregnancy, childbirth, delivery, postpartum, and everything that comes with that. But then we're still expected to be ready to just hop in the bedroom, and it's not that simple.
So let's go ahead and unpack today how to love your new bodies. And also, too, how pregnancy hormones messes with your desires. Let's go ahead and dive into it.
Period. And let's toast, y'all. Cheers to our MOMSTRONG bodies. They really showed up for us in the biggest way possible. MOMSTRONG.
MOMSTRONG.
Love your body, y'all.
All right, ladies, let's start off with our MOMSTRONG icebreaker. So what physical and emotional changes did we all go through after having a baby? Like for me, I went through so many changes. It is ridiculous. Like from the stretch marks, I have a little stretch marks around my belly button area, saggy boobs. Nobody told me that after I pump or breastfeed, one boob would be like bigger than the other.
Vicky, your boobs got big too.
They were huge, full of milk, and now they back shriveled on up.
How was that? Did you like the big boobs?
I did. Okay.
I like the big boobs.
Yeah.
But mine went right down.
Quick.
Yeah.
As soon as the milk dried up, it was over.
Yeah, and people tell people to like wait until, I guess they tell them to wait until they, have a baby before they go and get their breasts done.
Yeah, and I agree.
Yeah.
Because they change.
You just don't know what they're going to be.
No, yeah. And especially even nipple piercings. I don't know if y'all had piercings, but I had to take the piercings out because of breastfeeding and stuff, and the boobs don't look the same for no piercing.
I know, that's so funny. I had my boobs pierced. That's so funny.
Same.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Kai?
Crazy, no? Never had my boobs pierced.
No. Sorry.
She's like, no.
I didn't know.
But I always had a double D. I always had big boobs. So like when I was breastfeeding, they were even larger. But then I guess like after a time, they started to shrivel back.
Yeah.
But they shriveled like back down to like a C. I was a double D before I was pregnant or anything, and now they're a C or B or a C. Like it kind of like depends on like I guess like the comfortability.
Yeah.
But like I'm a B or a C now, and
I fix your boobs.
I ain't gonna even lie. No, I don't.
No?
I love them. I love the
like
size.
the smaller.
Yes.
I love that.
I can just probably like, boob lip. But other than that, I'm okay.
And I don't mean to go off topic, but so it's so funny. Something that I recently was just talking about was somebody that I know, she went and got a breast reduction.
Mm-hmm.
And like every time you look on Instagram, when somebody like a woman is like praising that they got their breast reduction, like feeling good about themselves, it's always like so many men in the comments like, you looked better before, it's like you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like she is struggling with these big ass.
They have back problems. It comes with way more than just being big and plump.
No, like
And even Kyle, when you're saying like you had double D's, like that's not big. I know people with G's and Z's. It's like that's not bad. Yeah.
And it's so uncomfortable because it's like when you're working out and stuff like that. Like I was getting smalls just so I can just hug my boobs in, so I'm not having to be jumping around and the boobs slapping me in my face.
Yeah.
Like in the bedroom though, did y'all's dudes, did they like miss y'all? You feel like they miss y'all's big boobs?
I guess. I mean,
DJ was like, you look good.
I don't think Jared is a boob dude.
Yeah,
So I don't think he cared.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
For the moment, right? Yes.
it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. So let's talk about stretch marks. So like I feel like that is something that some people get, some people don't get. It kind of goes with your genetics and how your body changes. Did y'all gain a lot of weight?
Because I didn't experience any stretch marks.
But you don't have stretch marks, period.
Yeah, I don't have stretch marks. My family tends to, like you said, genetics carry very small. So yeah, I just like with having both of them, I didn't experience no stretch marks.
Yes, that's nice. That's real nice. Yeah, like I had stretch marks like around my belly button. And like, yeah, still. And I'm like, I can't, like, even like when I suck my stomach in, it's like my stomach, like, I guess like my belly button pulls over. It's weird.
Yeah.
But like, I know that it's just a change that just happened, and I'm like, I have to embrace it. But at the same time, like days where I'm like, and I'm like, can I just suck it in? Or just
Invisible. Go away.
you know?
And what I will say with me having a C-section,
Yeah.
what they call it is the kangaroo pouch. And that's what I will say has been where I'm the most insecure is like, it's like, I feel like it's just like dead skin or like dead, just like maybe even like surgery tissue. What is it called?
Scar tissue.
Yeah, scar tissue. It's just like built up. I think that's what causes that like,
Little
and it's like you can do
all the
I feel the
workouts.
mom, you can do all the workouts, you can eat as clean and as perfect as you feel, but it's just that part. It really felt like, I was telling EJ, at one point it felt like the leaner I got, the more, because that just part doesn't do anything.
Yes.
It's like a dead zone, you know what I mean?
I definitely can relate.
I'll say something that, like physical, but also not like to the eye physical, is I just was so tired.
Like emotionally just drained.
Emotionally drained. Like
yeah.
I just don't feel like doing anything. You know, I don't feel like being intimate. I don't feel like, I just don't have the energy that I had before.
Yeah, same.
You know, I'm not that young.
Cinderella anymore. That you look at me and it's just,
let's
oh, I'm ready. I need, this a Cadillac, baby. I need to get warmed up before
No, for real. Like I'm
I need some time. That's real. That's real. So learning to love your new body, like let's understand the postpartum healing process. From vaginal to C-section. So let's talk about stitches. Let's talk about the scars. Like for me, I had stitches. They told me I had a 4-degree tear.
Is that from like asshole to the front?
Yes. So think about me being tore down there. The last thing I'm thinking about is some SCX.
I would be so scared.
It was so uncomfortable. Like you're already bleeding after having a baby, and so you got to kind of pat because it's sore down there. I could feel my stitches.
So I know you was like, that's just not
From the
what you
booty
feel
hole
like
to the front,
doing.
it was just ripped up. They was like, yeah, we have to stitch her up. I'm
And
like,
it's hard
stitch me up.
because the dudes, they have their, our men, they have their
Needs.
desires and their needs. And it's just like, I just don't want to.
feel like it.
You see what's going on down there?
I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I know. But with him being like present and seeing the whole process, he's an understanding.
He was very understanding.
Like,
He
'cause
looked
they like, what the?
He's like, whoa.
They probably scared too.
He got, and you know you got a big head, so our son got a big head, so you know it had to rip me coming out. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
People think like, because you work out, you ain't gonna be able to swat that baby out, and it's gonna be, P's and Q's. But it's like, I had the same thing, Vicky. I had to get stitches. I had to get 4. And I don't know if it was 4th degree. I just know I had to get 4 stitches. And they didn't tell me nothing. They were like, oh, we got to stitch her up.
yeah.
And she just, my mom was like, she was like,
Whoa.
she was just.
Wow. And y'all like, they saying it like y'all are like machines or animals. We got to stitch this one on.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have stitches? Like, why? They don't really kind of explain it.
That's what's
But
happening.
I guess they don't really explain it because it's kind of common.
Yeah.
But no one talks about it.
They
So
see it multiple times a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, they see it multiple times a day. Yeah. For me, that's what scares me. Because I didn't have that experience with, doing vaginally. I had both my daughters via C-section. And I remember the first one where I just had no clue what was about to happen. I didn't prepare myself for like a C-section experience. I remember the whole process happened, and then once I was able to get up after I wasn't numbed anymore, I stood up. I couldn't stand up straight. I'm literally standing up like a right angle, like, I want to show y'all. Like, I'm literally like this. And I can't stand up.
Yeah.
And I'm tiptoeing to the damn bathroom, bleeding.
That
And
part.
So you still
that
bleed.
bathroom. Yeah, you still bleed. I went into that bathroom and I just cried. The nurse was like, you need me to help you? I can help you. That's what I'm here for. I'm like, I just need a second.
Yeah.
Because this is way harder than I thought this was about to be.
Yeah. Like, and it's like, and it's so quick and so drastic, you don't even realize what you're really getting into until like.
And yeah, because you don't even think to be so grateful to be able to stand up straight and
The
feel
little
great.
things, yes.
I didn't even think to miss that when I experienced that. So I was like, this is about to be way harder than I thought it was. What the hell? I'm bleeding like uncontrollably, and what is this life? But luckily with my second, it was a lot smoother.
You knew
I
what to
knew
expect.
exactly what to expect.
See, that's good.
I just knew what to expect. I didn't know what to expect that first one. So yeah, I will say with EJ witnessing the whole thing, he was wow, like this is
That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about hormones and desires. Like, how was your sex drive after pregnancy? Like postpartum sex drive. Like, were you in the mood? Did you need some lubricant? Like, let's talk about it.
So I don't know if it was my fibroids. We couldn't do it. Like we couldn't have sex.
It just didn't feel like it was going in.
It wasn't going in. It wasn't.
She stitched you up good.
No, for real. Like it wasn't like it. Literally felt like every time. Sorry, this is TMI, but if every time he would go in, it was like something. Literally, it was like a vlog. Right there. Every time I would go to the doctor, I'm like, hey, like we can't have sex because like it literally feels like something is blocking him from like going all in, and it's like.
The hurt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so painful.
It's very uncomfortable, and like I'm glad that he was very understanding. It's okay. And me, I'm like,
embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
That's all I got.
I'm scared. I'm like, I'm crying at this point because I'm like, before we even had a baby, we were able to do whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, now it's like it's not.
We trying to hurry up because the baby's asleep. Now come on, get it going.
Exactly. Like like I feel like I'm in the mood, but then like we started, and it's like.
I'm ready for this to be over.
I'm ready. You're right. I'm ready for this to be over.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
That's
uncomfortable. It hurts. Like, like what is this? Like, I didn't sign up for this part.
Yeah, it's just not. It's like we were saying. Like, I feel like we're just in new bodies, and we gotta kind of have to relearn our bodies, and our partners have to
relearn our new bodies
as well, and see what feels good for us now. Like, cause your body just went through, like I said, the biggest change. The biggest change. You
could have died.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah. So it's literally just learning your body and learning even y'all's relationship again to see what feels good for you guys. Because I feel you. Sometimes I just do not. I don't want to do this.
Like I just don't feel like it. Like
so I'm blocking it down there. It's not meant to be.
I know it's it's
not meant to be right now.
Like it's just your body is just pushing them back out. Like,
yes, for sure.
I'm not ready yet. Come on.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like it was a certain time period that stopped, or do you feel like sometimes you still go through that? I feel like sometimes I still go through it.
Mentally, if I'm not there, I'm just not there. I ain't ready.
Maybe it's more mental now.
And I think everything to do with sex is mental.
Yeah.
Like you gotta
want to.
You gotta want to do it in your brain. If you don't want to do it, the engine ain't on. Gotta crank me up. Let me warm up a little bit, get warm. Because I'm not mentally ready to have sex.
Yeah. So, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the MOMSTRONG pregnancy program on the Stay Down Day Fit app. If you're an expectant mom wanting to continue your fitness journey and stay active, this is the perfect program for you. I personally walk you throughout my pregnancy from 20 weeks to the time I delivered. So tap in and let's get it, mommies. MOMSTRONG.
So the next one is going from mom mode to partner mode. Like finding that balance of being a mom, then being a lover. Like starting from exhaustion, the stress, the mental load, and then knowing that your partner has needs, and so you need to be intimate. Like, how do y'all find that balance?
Girl, I feel like there's never no true balance. All you can do is really like try your best and do things like still date each other. And the intimacy doesn't have to mean sex. Like still staying intimate, and that can be something small, like y'all have a show that y'all watch. It comes on once a week.
Yes.
And y'all know
Watch that show. That's y'all time
that's
together.
y'all time. When I leave here, that's what me and EJ about to go watch. We about to watch Raising Kanan.
Okay, so that's y'all thing. And y'all don't have to have sex. Y'all to be laid up, but it's just time together.
Yeah, maybe smoke some little hookah, make us a little hookah, get the babies upstairs.
Going up there for that smoke, the tobacco, okay? But no, that's good.
Yeah, like you have to do that because you guys had a relationship and you guys liked each other for a reason before the babies came. And you just got to keep that. 'Cause it can be really hard to get lost in not even having a relationship for real.
Yes.
The relationship is
A
you guys'
business.
baby.
Yeah.
You know, y'all's baby, that's y'all's relationship.
Yeah.
So you got to keep doing those things.
Yes.
For sure.
I feel the same way. So I can see myself sometimes not balancing good.
Yeah,
like me and
too.
Jared will talk about all things kids, all things schedules, and not talk about how we can be more intimate or spend some time with each other. And I think you have to balance that. And I don't think that we're doing a good job right now. But after this podcast, I'm going to make sure that I take those extra steps to make sure that, all right, I'm staying up a little later. I have 5 o'clock workouts with Mecca in the morning, but I got to stay with my man. He's our priority.
And it can even be something as simple as you like what what snack he likes, and he knows what snack you like, just to
Bringing that to the house. Like, I thought of you.
I thought of you, you know?
That's good. What about you, Kai?
I definitely agree. I think the biggest thing is just like the little things. So like getting up in the morning, because like every time like we would leave for work, I would give him a kiss. Every time he would leave, he would give me a kiss. Still doing like those things, and then like
Telling you you're beautiful.
A little booty smack. Okay,
like
tap
that.
me. Because if you ain't tapping me, what's wrong?
You feel like you.
you want like he still like his like something like you like, oh, I gotta stop doing that because he hit me too hard sometimes. I feel like
That booty.
I feel like
Right.
It's
Hazing me. Yeah.
But then I'm like, now I'm kind of like, okay, well, you keep it like, you know,
That's
spicy.
good. I love it. So we talked about like, you know, our bodies changing, but what are some tips that we can give our listeners to feel sexy again? Like, what did you do to make yourself feel sexy again? Dress up, do your makeup. Like, what was your go-to?
For me, it's literally just going back to the things that make me feel like me before having a baby. And that's going to get my hair done, going to get my lashes done, going to get my nails done. You know, just like we prioritize our babies and our kids, we have to prioritize the things that make us feel like us.
For sure.
You know, that's what makes, like when I look good, I feel good.
That's
know what I'm saying?
Truth. Yes.
When I look, like I can say that. When I look good, I feel good and I perform better. Everything's good.
Everything just good. Yeah. I know I look good. Let me do this the best I can, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
In every category.
Yeah, literally same. Like honestly, same thing. Getting my hair done, my feet done. Right now, my nails they can wait. But just like doing those things that I used to like doing and loving doing, like my skincare, I've been getting more into that. Just finding little things that make me me, and like I'm showing up for myself, making me like, okay, like I look good today. You know, like
No, seriously. I mean, nobody feels good when they look like shit.
No.
Like you do.
But I do feel like people when they have kids, like us, I'm saying me too, we can get into it. I'm gonna just throw a t-shirt on. I'm gonna just throw my baggy sweats on around the house. And then we forget like, okay, I look good still. So I think, you know, to feel sexy again, you have to do those things that you did before pregnancy. So that was really good. Cause I remember myself just lounging around the house because I had 6 months off.
I know.
So I was just in sweats and stuff. I didn't feel sexy.
I mean, we love a sweatpants.
We love a cozy love. Yeah. That's what you're the prettiest. Yeah, so and our men love that. But
They do.
also
Like,
for
they
us.
will. Yeah, you know that's what they love.
They love that. Ooh, your head to the side like that. But
They love the
but
natural.
dressing up for yourself is a way that you can feel sexy again, makeup and all those things.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's attractive.
Yeah.
Like having confidence and just feeling like you are that girl, that mom, and you just
I was about to say, you are that bitch.
serious.
We cussing?
That's attractive.
Yeah.
I think. You know, confidence is attractive.
Yeah, no, it really is. That's good. That's good. So we're gonna get a little deeper into our first time after having the baby. Like for women that are pregnant and they haven't went through it, what tips will we give them? Like what to expect? What's the common fear that we all went through? How can you communicate with your partner on how this might be better of a position than the other? Like what advice would y'all give out for your first time after?
So
I know, look.
like I was scared afterwards. Because
Like how long did it take? Because you know some people get to going. Okay.
I definitely got going quicker with this. The second with Masai than Makani.
Yeah.
Like you said, just knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it took me like I think probably like 2 months.
Same.
Cause like even like
That's normal though, because you're not supposed to until like 6 to 8 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even still like within that, cause I still was like stitched up, like I still had to wear that long pad.
Oh, yes.
I was still putting the tuck pads. Literally, like
The La
it
Coola.
was like a little like literally like a food plate that you had to make. It was like the pad, the tucks, and then like literally making it up. And it was like weeks after weeks, and I was like, okay, like, and I literally asked her, I said, hey, like, am I okay down there?
Oh, you a what? What you say? What you?
Communication, no, that's important. She was like, am I okay down there?
I'm okay down
What's
there.
looking like?
Yeah, we had that relationship where like I'm like I feel like okay, whatever. Like, am I good down there? Like, how what it look like?
You gotta feel good, like feel comfortable according to your partner.
Exactly. Like I'm like, am I good down there? Like, what it look like? He's like, it look fine to me.
True.
Yeah, I love it. Yes, I feel the same, Kai.
But then like maybe after like the second or third month, and I was like, okay, like you know, the intimacy came in, and then like there was time, like I said, like that wall was blocked, and I'm like, he's like, you know, it's okay, like you know, we'll try to do it later or whatever, and I'm like, no, like
We got time now. We got to do it now.
like sleeping is here, like we have to like try to, we gotta get happy, but like sometimes like your body is just not ready for that yet, so like. You have to be like patient. So you have to have patience with your body and like allow itself. And like I'm telling the doctor, she's like, well, have you tried different positions? I'm like, oh, we tried different positions.
Did she ask you if you tried toys?
Yes.
She did.
Yes.
Oh, y'all doctors ask y'all that?
Just to get it stimulated.
The little rose. That's so funny, but no, that's real because I'm sure a lot of people, we can't say it again because we ain't get no sponsor from them, but we have to get one from them next time, okay? But for me, I did not want to have sex.
Yeah.
That lady told me, she was like, if you have sex, you're more fertile. Yeah. And me, I didn't want kids at all. Yeah. So me having Cross was like, oh Lord, and so now I'm had him. I don't want to have another kid back to back. Like, no, that is not what I want. So it took us a little longer to have kids. Had that wall blocked. So I'm like, oh, it must not be time for us to have it right, have sex right now because it's like something going on down there. Yeah. Them stitches they didn't heal. And I needed a lot of lubricant. Like, we need to go to the store and get some of this lubricant because I'm just, like sandpaper. Yes. Like, what is going on down there?
And it's so frustrating because it's like, your mind and your body are just not aligned.
No,
I want to do this. I want to for him. I want to be able to, but my body is just like, not there.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Not ready yet.
Yeah.
What you doing? We not ready yet. Come back.
Yeah. So we talked about our partners. Like, how does our partners feel? Like, those that are possibly having kids soon, and what can they expect from their partners? Like, how can their partners support them on this postpartum journey? Yeah. Like, as you said, Zell was understanding, like, he saw what was going on, like, for you.
Yeah, no, EJ, like, when it was until I was ready. And he's like, you sure? Okay. Like, oh, sure. You're ready?
Yeah.
But I think that your partner just needs to give you grace. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He needs to really, really understand what your body just went through so that he can, understand that it might take time. Yes. Because if he don't got patience or if he is trying to rush it
set a club up.
If he's making you feel bad because of it,
exactly,
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a red flag early on, because this is your most vulnerable state that you're in, period, throughout your life. I feel like so far.
Yes.
Postpartum, after having a baby, that is your most vulnerable time in your life. So it's crucial that you have a partner that understands that, has patience with you, gives you grace. I mean, and really celebrates you for what you just
What she just did.
what you just
Went through.
did. I mean, because if he's not, that's just a red flag. That's just
Yeah, he ain't it.
yeah, he's not it.
That ain't the one for you. I feel like your partner is supposed to support you in all that you do. They see your sleepless nights and the things that you're going through with your body changes.
Yeah.
The least they can do is be okay with just
Exactly.
saying,
There's
okay,
a
you ain't
difference
ready
too,
yet. That's
like,
all right,
Yeah.
you know. And if we're having that time where we're trying and it's just not going, to not make you feel like,
You're
dang,
inadequate.
yeah,
or
you can't do
you're
right.
messed up.
Yeah, they messed you up down there with them stitches, you know, like as a partner, I would definitely ask for support and to be there for the mom,
Yeah.
To be honest.
The mom just gave you the biggest gift.
your child.
A child of a literal
Literally.
life. So yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
good.
had to grow in their stomach for 9 months, maybe 10,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, exactly. So when do you even have time for sex? Like the sleepless nights, like you got to sleep when the baby sleep. When did y'all have sex? Because it's like, when we got time for this?
For us, it'd be when we can find us.
Yeah, to be honest. Like, it'd be like in like random, like in the middle
You
of
want
the
to
night.
get a quickie in, bro? I'm just
It'd be
playing.
like in the morning, like middle of the night.
Yeah,
It
changes.
changes. Can be any
Anytime.
time.
because
Literally.
yeah, definitely. Anytime you can get it in, just get it in after having the baby.
Put the baby on the outside, put a little pillow right there.
Oh, y'all be going in when the baby's room.
Sometimes you ain't got no
That
choice,
baby be
like-
moving, baby, okay?
They don't know what's going
Like,
on. But
yeah, like they'll be
okay.
dog. They start moving, they start stretching.
You okay?
You okay?
All right, hurry up. So let's talk about birth control and family planning. Are you guys on birth control? Do y'all plan on having more kids?
I've never been on birth control.
Never ever. Like,
No, I won't say that. I was on birth control when I was in college because it was something that I didn't want to talk to my parents about, and that was something that we had free. Being a student, you could go
on campus and get that.
my parents didn't have to know about it.
Yeah.
You know, and although I have the most supportive parents in the world, because of that, I don't want to talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like,
I don't want to talk about that type of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, when I got to college, I went and got on birth control, but I felt terrible. I felt pregnant. I feel like I felt bloated. I hated the way it made me feel, and since then I never got on birth control again.
wow.
I can definitely understand though, because like the hormones that is literally putting inside of your body, like your hormones are everywhere.
It's not natural.
It's not natural.
It's not natural.
Like,
And that's what it felt like. It
Like-
felt like something is going on in my body that's not natural.
yeah, and then like depending on like what birth control that you have, like some of them don't make you have a period.
Yep.
Some make you spot way too much, and then some like it's spotting, but it's like literally a period. Like the one that I have, like literally makes you have a period. Like I think I've only been off of like 2 weeks, and then it will be floating.
Well,
Yeah, so it's like and
So you
then,
got you 2 weeks on?
huh?
Your cycle is
Yes.
on 2 weeks.
Yeah, so literally I had a cycle 2 weeks ago,
and
then-
you feel like because of your birth control?
yeah, my birth control, yeah. But then also too, like I have fibroids.
That has to do with
So
it.
like also too with that, it's like intensified.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, like and then like bloating and all that.
All the things.
I hate the way it made me feel. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I've been on birth control since I was 16. My mom was like, "Are you having sex?"
Are you on the same one that you were on then?
So I tried them all. Literally, I was on the pills at first, and then I tried the shot, and then I tried the IUD. But I'm back on the pills now. I got pregnant with Cross because I felt like the pills were making me like moody. And to this day, I'm still a little moody. So I think that's what the pills do to me, make me very like agitated, very just not myself, just real mean girl. And so I got off of it. Then I had Cross. I'm like, oh my God, you know, and because he wasn't planned. We didn't plan him to come. And then so now I'm on birth control. I did the IUD. I hated the way it felt. Jared said he could feel the IUD inside of me.
Really?
Yes,
That's
crazy.
Feels so weird. That's
Yeah. And but now I'm on the pills and I still feel like I'm moody again.
Yeah.
Really?
But I'm finally regular. But it gave me acne at first. So the pills have so much to go with it. So it's like I don't want to have kids, but I'm gonna have acne because of the pills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So talking about my unplanned pregnancy, did y'all plan y'all?
So I definitely didn't plan mine, and that's probably why I should be on birth control.
She need birth control.
But yeah, I just hated the way it made me feel. And that's what I was about to ask you. Do
Yeah.
you know anybody that like, I know some women that have said they were on birth control and they still got pregnant.
Oh, I
Do
was
you know
all-
people like that?
Yeah.
I don't.
I've had when I was personal training, I've had like past clients. They've said that they literally were on birth control and they've gotten pregnant with the kids that they have now.
It's 99.999%
Yeah,
active. That 1%,
that
0.1. Yeah.
Yeah, but like most of the time, like I think like most of them said like I was on birth control and I still got pregnant.
That's insane.
Something about that gym get you pregnant.
Something about it.
Because you
Something
look
about
good, you feel good, your whole vibe just...
And so yeah, your body look good, so you ready to want. So you know, but after pregnancy, your body a little different. I don't want to want. So like now, am I different? I'm a different person because my body is. I'm not confident in my body, so I don't want to be as active
You
in
feel like
the
that's what it
bed.
is? It's not being confident in
Yeah,
your body?
it has a lot to do with confidence.
It definitely has a lot to do with confidence.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it wasn't necessarily the confidence side of things. It's just my body just feels different side of things, like to where it's like,
I don't know this thing. I don't know how this thing work. The new body is different.
what is about to happen? Cause yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we want to wrap this up and just tell the moms how they're not alone. You know, it's okay to feel, you know, frustrated or just tired and not want to have sex, but just know if you're not feeling sexy, you know, your body has been through so much. So just make sure to be kind and give yourself grace when having sex after having a baby. Do y'all have any other words or any challenges or how they can have more intimacy outside of just sex after babies?
Yeah, I go back to, I challenge the moms to do something that makes them feel good.
Yeah.
I just took myself on a date.
Yeah.
I literally just do what makes you feel good. The intimacy don't even have to be with your partner. You need intimacy within yourself as well.
That's good.
Again, take yourself out on a date, y'all. Love your bodies. Embrace this new life that you are in. You're in a whole new era, y'all. So in the comments, I want to know how y'all feeling. What was y'all's journey like after pregnancy and after having a baby with, you know, sex after that? Let's get juicy, y'all.
Yes.
Follow us, as always, on Instagram, MOMSTRONG.inc. We want to hear it all.
Yes. Anything last moments?
Really like just give yourself grace. Like it's okay that your body is going through this whole entire change that you're not used to. And it's gonna take some time to get used to it, but the days where you're super hard on yourself or the days where you're like, I mean, I wish my old body, but this is a new you. This is a new creation that God put inside of you. He didn't give it to you because he didn't think you could do it. He did it because he thought you could. Well, not
He
even
knows.
thought.
He knew. He knows.
that
Yes.
you can.
Yes.
So it's already planned. It's already planned out. It's already in your journey. It's embedded into your will. That's that God made for you. So just embrace the journey. Make something that is negative into a positive, and just do something for yourself that you were doing before to make it feel more of like, you know, this is what I used to do. I'm going to continue doing it. This is what I love. I'm going to pour into myself.
That's good.
Period.
Yeah, I love that.
MOMSTRONG, y'all. Love your body.
Yes. Mom strong.
Mom strong.
We'll see y'all next time.
Yes. Let's get it.
Grab your drink. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.